Welcome to blockchain technology. Imagine an ever-growing ledger that no single person owns or controls, yet everyone can trust. That, in essence, is blockchain. Born from the mind of an anonymous figure or perhaps a group of people known as Satoshi Nakamoto, this revolutionary technology has been growing at a rapid pace since its inception in 2008. Blockchain technology is the backbone of a new type of internet. It was originally devised for the digital currency, Bitcoin, but its practical applications are now extending far beyond that. The tech community is finding other potential uses for the technology, and it's making waves in various fields, from finance to healthcare, from media to entertainment. Blockchain is a period series record of information that is overseen by a bunch of PCs not possessed by any single substance. Every one of these blocks is obtained and connected to one another, utilizing cryptographic rule. The beauty of it all lies in its decentralization. There's no central authority. This makes the blockchain network highly robust. In theory, since the information is stored across a network of computers, it's not susceptible to the control or failure of any single point. This decentralized nature of blockchain has implications for security and transparency that are truly transformative. Security is amplified as each new block is stored linearly and chronically on the blockchain. It's incredibly difficult to alter past blocks, as this would require altering all subsequent blocks and the collusion of the network. Transparency. All network participants share the same documentation as opposed to individual copies. For a change to be made, all participants must agree, creating a system where everyone is accountable. Now that we have a basic understanding of the blockchain, let's dive a bit deeper and explore how it works. Imagine making a transaction. How does this happen in the world of blockchain? Well, let's dive into that. When someone initiates a transaction in the blockchain network, it's like sending a secure message to everyone else on the network. This message or transaction contains the sender's and receiver's information, along with the amount being transacted. It's like writing a check, but with an added layer of security and transparency. Now, this transaction isn't just broadcasted as is. It undergoes a process of encryption before it's sent out. In the world of blockchain, transactions are scrambled into a series of numbers and letters called a hash. This hash is unique to the transaction. It's like the transaction's fingerprint, if you will. The hash is created using the sender's private key, which is a unique string of characters known only to the sender. This private key is what gives the sender the authority to send the transaction. It's like signing your check, but in a way that can't be forged or duplicated. Once the transaction is hashed, it's broadcasted to the network. Every computer or node in the network receives this broadcasted transaction. But here's the thing, they can't see the details of the transaction. All they see is the hash, the scrambled series of numbers and letters. Now, you might be wondering, how does anyone verify that the transaction is valid if all they see is the hash? Well, that's where the beauty of public key cryptography comes in. Along with the hash, the sender's public key is also broadcasted. This public key can be used by anyone in the network to verify that the transaction was indeed sent by the sender and wasn't tampered with en route. So, with the help of encryption, not only does the blockchain ensure the security of the transaction, but it also maintains the privacy of the sender and receiver's information. So that's how a transaction takes place. But how is it verified? Ever wondered how these transactions get verified? Well, the answer lies in a process known as transaction verification. This is the stage where the magic of blockchain really takes place. It's here that we see the best of decentralized power and security in action. The moment a transaction gets initiated, it's broadcasted to a network of computers, also known as nodes. Each of these nodes has a copy of the entire blockchain, and they are responsible for validating the transaction. Now you may ask, how do these nodes validate a transaction? Well, this is where the role of miners comes in. Miners are essentially nodes in the blockchain network that take on the task of validating transactions. When a transaction is broadcasted, miners around the world compete to solve a complex mathematical problem in a process known as proof of work. This problem is related to the data of the transaction itself. The first miner who solves the problem gets to add the verified transaction to a new block. But it's not all work and no play for these miners. The blockchain network rewards miners for their efforts. This reward usually comes in the form of the blockchain's native cryptocurrency. For instance, in the Bitcoin network, miners are rewarded with Bitcoin. This incentive encourages more participants to become miners, ensuring the robustness and security of the network. The beauty of this process is that it is transparent and auditable. Every node in the network can see and verify the work done by the miners. This eliminates the need for trust, as the proof is in the work done. Moreover, the process of proof of work also ensures that no single entity has control over confirming transactions. This prevents any potential manipulation or fraud, making blockchain a highly secure technology. And there you have it. A verified transaction that's been scrutinized under the watchful eyes of multiple nodes around the globe. Once verified, the transaction is ready to be added to the blockchain. But how? Well, that's a story for the next scene. Stay tuned. So, what happens after the transaction is verified? Well, the magic of blockchain truly begins. The verified transaction is bundled up with other verified transactions to create a new block. Think of this block as a digital ledger page, recording the details of several transactions. This new block doesn't just float around in cyberspace, though. It gets added to the existing chain of blocks, hence the term blockchain. It's like adding a new link to an ever-growing chain. Now here's the crucial part. Once a block is added to the chain, it's there forever. It's permanent and immutable, meaning it can't be altered or deleted. Every block is time-stamped and contains a unique identifier called a hash, which is linked to the previous block's hash. This creates a traceable lineage of transactions, ensuring the integrity of the entire blockchain. And voila, the transaction is now a part of the blockchain. But where is this technology applied? Let's take a look at how blockchain is transforming banking and finance. Blockchain is a game changer in these sectors, offering a decentralized and secure way to handle transactions. It's like having a transparent, incorruptible ledger that everyone can see, but no one can tamper with. With blockchain, transaction costs are reduced significantly. Without the need for intermediaries, banks can save billions each year. Furthermore, the increased security provided by blockchain is invaluable. By using complex cryptography, it ensures that transactions are secure and irreversible, reducing the risk of fraud and counterfeiting. Even more impressive is the increased transparency. With every transaction recorded in a public ledger, it provides an unprecedented level of accountability. This not only helps in maintaining trust between parties, but also aids in regulatory compliance, something that banks and financial institutions value highly. From banking and finance to healthcare, blockchain is everywhere. Imagine a world where your medical records are secure and easily accessible. That's what blockchain can do in healthcare. This revolutionary technology is poised to transform the way we manage health information, ensuring data integrity while providing a high level of security and privacy. Blockchain technology allows the secure storage and transfer of medical records, empowering patients with full control over their own data. It eliminates the need for intermediaries, enabling direct and transparent transactions between healthcare providers and patients. Moreover, blockchain can play a significant role in drug traceability. It can ensure that medicines are authentic and safe by tracking their journey from the manufacturer to the consumer. This can help combat counterfeit drugs, a serious problem that affects the health of millions of people worldwide. In a nutshell, blockchain technology has the potential to improve the efficiency, security, and transparency of healthcare systems, truly bringing a new era in patient care. Not just healthcare, blockchain has also made its way into media and entertainment. Ever thought about how blockchain could change the way we consume media and entertainment? In this high-speed digital era, blockchain offers intriguing possibilities for the world of media and entertainment. Imagine a world where artists and creators are paid their dues without delay. This is possible with blockchain, which can streamline royalty distribution, ensuring that artists are compensated fairly and promptly for their work. But it doesn't stop there. Content rights management is another area ripe for disruption. With blockchain, the ownership and distribution of content can be tracked in a transparent and immutable manner, reducing disputes and fostering trust. And let's not forget about piracy, a notorious problem in the industry. Blockchain technology could be a game changer here, providing a secure and tamper-proof system to verify content authenticity. In this way, blockchain has the potential to create a more equitable and efficient media landscape. From transactions to entertainment, blockchain is indeed revolutionizing the world as we know it.